This stands more true now than ever. And it's something that I've written down that I had wanted to speak about for some time, but again, the inspiration by what our planet is going through right now shows us one eternal truth that has been spoken about by mystics and religions and deeply insightful philosophers throughout the history of humankind. Everything is connected. And we are learning very specifically by this quarantine and by the rules of distancing that we have to take socially that our breath extends, and our energy and our influence, we should say, our direct biological influence extends way beyond the parameters of our body as these molecules and germs and viruses are finding what is going on within one of us can go on with somebody else right next to us, because we transmit that energy, whether you want to call it a virus or intention, whatever it may be, in whatever aspect we're seeing it. Everything is connected, and our breath, that which keeps us alive and sustains us, because without breath there are no humans, but there are still other beings and trees and other forms of consciousness in this universe, we should say. But back to the point, right now we are learning more than ever that breath connects us, connects everything on this planet, but specifically sustains us in ways that we never valued before to this degree as a collective. So the reason I'm recording this, because I do have this beautiful view of a lake here that I live on, very gratefully and in full appreciation, but the reflection behind me, because you can still see all the same things, but it's meant to be a symbol of how we do reflect each other. Now, there are something called mirror neurons, and that's something I speak about in other videos and will continue to speak about, because it's a valid scientific truth about our makeup, neurological makeup, that there are specific neurons or brain cells that their sole purpose is to reflect, to absorb what other beings are doing around us, to reflect that so that we adapt and can survive to what's normal for that place. And we see this all the time, groups of friends doing the same things, wearing the same types of clothes. It's no accident. It's a genetic predisposition through neurological function. So the mirror here is, we were unconscious with our connection through breath and how closely everything is connected in this world up until this moment. Now a bit of chaos ensues, and unfortunately a lot of loss of life, but a wake-up call, perhaps, that the breath that connects us is vital and valuable, and the content of that breath can either kill us or keep us alive. And that is more true now than ever before, at least for our generation and our lifetime. As we learned, Spanish flu and all these other flus throughout history have confined people to their homes and forced people to wear masks in public. But we haven't seen that in our lifetime. We are now seeing that. Let's transform, or do our best to transform, at least this is my goal, that we transform and reflect the highest potential of what this could bring us to, which is a deeper connection with the individual self, obviously because we're quarantined at home, but with the breath and the space that connects us all, that is on the molecular level no different than ourself. Another and ourself are the same on that level, right? If this virus can come in, a quantum element, and connect us all, maybe something good can too, and that would be intention and thought, which is our creative principle as humans. So, that said, I hope that this time can transform us into a more conscientious and connected species as a whole, because that whole is one single entity.